besser moich. Leute in Rettens Willen, keine Katschke Billen. Als will bitte, when a chassid's his spiders, can a Rebbe kill him? Als will bitte, der Rebbe soll zum Sonnenkräftig nennen und machen vergoy. Als Rosche geht in glatten Genen und fragt nicht wie Hasoi. Weil das der Rebbe will, oi, 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 als will, oi, 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 als geht mit sein Stockenfeuer. Legt die Hand auf ein, wird geholt gleich, nur weil der Rebbe will, schießt am Pesselfeuer. Der Rebbe kann helfen, versessene Mäden. Als will helfen, retten Sonnen, keine Mädel haben. Als will trotzdem, der Rebbe kann weiter sehen, a chorus hält mit ein Oi. Kann machen, als ein Mondes von haben Kinder und fragt nicht wie Hasoi. Weil das der Rebbe will, oi, 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 als will, oi, 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 als geht mit sein Stockenfeuer. Legt die Hand auf ein, wird dir geholfen gleich, nur weil der Rebbe will, schießt der Pesselfeuer. Nur weil der Rebbe will, oi, 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 als will, oi, 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 als geht mit sein Stockenfeuer. Legt die Hand auf ein, wird dir geholfen gleich, nur weil der Rebbe will, schießt der Pesselfeuer.
Yeah, I think there are some discrepancies between what she is singing and what we will be reading. Isn't it like this, Maurice?
Yeah, because it's repetitive, and I just tried to simplify it.
It doesn't really matter, so
No.
it doesn't really matter. So. Ellen, can you read the English, please, Ellen?
Yes. Am I on mute? Let me see if I.
No, you're okay. You're
Okay.
perfect.
Oh. Some years ago, the Vinkl watched an early Yiddish talkie, the musical Sein Weib's Lubovnik,
Yes.
starring Ludwig Satz. Born in Lemberg, close to where my father was born. Now Lvov, he acted in comedies and musicals in Poland as a teenager and continued his career in the United States on the Yiddish stage and on Broadway. Satz wrote the satirical song As the Rebbe will, if the Rebbe wants it. The word Rebbe connotes a holy rabbi with supernatural powers. Many versions were recorded.
Okay, go on.
It is sung here by Jane Pepler with Randy Klocko on the album Nerves. Nerves. Oh, Nerves, Yiddish theater songs from Poland. Great.
Okay. Bob, can you start reading the Yiddish?
The Rebbe can.
The Rebbe can?
Yes.
The Rebbe can bringen the Himmel zu der Erde. Wie soll? As will. Bringe der. The rabbi can bring heaven to earth. How? If he wants, he'll bring. The Rebbe can machen von a Mensch a Pferd. Wie soll? As will, macht der. The Rebbe can make make a man a horse, or does it make a horse a man? Make a which way does that go? Either way,
Make
I
a
guess.
man a horse, right?
I guess he could go backwards too if he wanted to. How? Well, if he wants, he'll do it.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Oh, Rina Lea, you are with us today. Great. Can you read?
Ja. Menschen gehen zum Rabbin, Hälfte a Philo is a goy. A Shikse kann for a Revitzin machen, fragt nicht wie soll, was kann alles tun mit sein Koyach. Men go to the rabbi, help, he will help them even if they are a goy. A shiksa, can he make a rabbitson and not ask how? What he can all do with his strength. He can do this all with his koyach.
Right.
Yeah. Good, thanks. Okay. What did I want? Dan, can you do
Yeah.
it?
Right there, Rebbe will, a Katske can build, als will, built sie. Und der Rebbe kann stup a Chassid in Gehinnom, wie soll. Als will, stupt The rabbi can make a Katske bark. How does he do it? It barks. And the rabbi can
Pushen.
Nu? Was sagst du?
Pushen.
Can push.
You can push.
He
You
can
push.
push.
Yeah,
So-
and it's the push.
Push.
A chassid in Gehinnom,
In hell.
Hell.
in hell. How does he do it? If he wants, he'll do it.
He pushes it.
He pushes it. He pushes.
Yeah. Has another meaning that we won't go into now.
Oh, yeah. There is
Best
another.
not.
There is,
I don't
yeah.
think that meaning is intentional here, Morty.
I think it is.
Later on
Oh.
it will have a meaning. Yeah.
He's going to
Later
shtup a
on.
Hasid? I don't
Yeah.
think so.
You
Not
never
in
know.
1920.
You never know.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe today.
Okay, Elaine. Elaine, I saw that you joined us.
Der Rebbe sucht zum Sotten. Hold on. Rebbe sucht zu Sotten. Nimm ihm und mach ihm a goy. So the Rebbe says to Satan, take him and make him a goy. Geht gleich wie a Rosha in Gehenna. He goes straight to hell like an evil person. Und frag nicht wie soll, and don't ask how, weil as der Rebbe will, legt die Hand auf euch. Because if the Rebbe wants, he lays his hand on you. I guess he
Yeah.
can curse you or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, go on, Elaine.
Werd ihr geholfen gleich? Would you even help? Wait, yeah. Would you even help? Weil as der Rebbe will nor schießt bezem euch. Because if the Rebbe wants, he can also shoot a broom.
No, a broom can shoot.
Yeah.
Well,
He
he
can make
can
a broom
shoot. No, he can shoot with a broom.
Yeah. He
Uh-huh.
can make a broom shoot.
You know, like
Right.
you shoot a gun, you shoot a broom. I mean, not that you know what I mean. Bezem, hold on. Der Rebbe can helfen versessene Maiden. The Rebbe can help old maids. Wie soll? As will. Help there. How? If he wants, he helps. Yeah?
Yeah.
There's another 2 lines here. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got to turn the page. Auf dem Rebbens Sogen kann a Mädel trocken. As will, trockt sie. Let's see, auf dem, on what the Rebbe says, I wasn't quite sure on what the Rebbe says a girl can depend. I
Can
don't.
become
No.
pregnant.
Get
Become
pregnant.
pregnant.
Trogan is to become
Oh,
pregnant.
Trogan. Oh, okay, got
When
it.
the rabbi
What the
says so,
rabbi says, she
right,
can become pregnant
right,
as he wants. She's pregnant.
right. Let me just point out the top line, Wertige Hofen gleich, that continues from the page before, which says, if the rabbi lays his hand on you, Wertige Hofen gleich. All he has to do is lay his hand on you, and you will be
And
helped.
you will be helped.
Right.
But what is the gleich?
Right away. Gleich is
Right.
immediately.
Immediately. Like,
Gleich has a lot of
Like
meanings. In this context, it means right away.
And you would be, oh, that makes sense.
Right.
That makes sense.
Feigl, I saw that you raised your hand, Feigl.
No, it was I wanted to get more clarity about that Wertir Geholfen gleich, but it's
Yeah.
clear now.
Yeah, it
Okay.
continues
Thank
from
you.
the page before. Right.
Done.
Okay. So you want to read, Feigl?
Okay, I gotta find the place then.
It's on the screen.
Yeah, I can't see where. Okay, und der Rebbe can weisen a solche Wunderen, and the Rabbi can point out so many wonders. Akris helft mit ein Oi. He can help a barren woman with one Oi, like with,
Oi, right.
Yes.
He
just
just
by
has
saying
to say oi.
macht das Almonos sollen haben Kinder. He can make widows bear children, or have a child. Und fragt nicht wie es soll, and don't ask why. Wie es soll, as
Just
will.
a moment.
Okay.
Someone is talking. So please, if you're talking, mute yourself.
It might be in Morty's background. No, but now you're muted. Okay.
It was Julia, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
Wie es soll, how can it happen? As will, macht If he wants it, he will make it. Weil as der Rebbe will nor, schist a bezem euch. Because if the rabbi wants it, a broom can shoot. A broom can
Okay.
shoot. That means like even an old dried out organ can become fertile.
Okay. Yes, Raphael.
I just want to point out the difference between rabbi and rebbe. Here, rebbe continually means a wonder-working Hasidic rebbe.
Right.
And the Hasidic rebbeim are not always rabbis, but they're referred to as rebbe, even though they might not have official ordination. So the word has multiple meanings, but here it's a Hasidic rabbi or a Hasidic rebbe.
I just recently read one of the ways I can remember the difference between a rebbe and a rabbi is that a rabbi answers questions and a rebbe answers people. I mean, he gets spiritual. He's more of a.
Okay.
Mina, I
Yes.
just want to point out that that sentence, weil as der Rebbe will nur, schießt er bezem euch. We've had a couple of songs in the past, but it refers to God as Gott will, schießt er bezem euch.
The Megillah, by Yitzhak
Right,
Mango.
there's in the Megillah, and there were a couple of other songs too, so it's clearly part of the expression must have been pretty current.
Okay. Any other questions, comments before we continue? Before we listen to it?
Yeah, I always think of a witch's broomstick when I see that. The power that a witch has between her legs that can make her fly.
Well, I have a
Yes.
comment.
Yeah.
I find it very frustrating that I know that I understand Yiddish and I understand every word here except for one I just want to go over in the first thing. But other than that, I understand every word. Yet when she sang, I couldn't understand one word she sang. Her style of singing, her speed of singing, I know that when I sang, you understood every single word I said.
Well,
If you
you're
want,
one of a kind.
no, I don't mean that. I said, ich hab dich lieb. I said the words. I didn't understand. Did you understand her before you read these words? Were you able to understand what she was singing? I didn't.
We cannot complain. She's
Cookie, Cookie,
that's a
the woman is a genius. Listen, I've met her several times. She not only translates, she does all the artwork, she self-publishes, and she's not known as a singer. She is more of a curator of old songs, penny songs that she's found and translated. So she's not, that's not her forte, is singing.
Right.
Okay, let's listen to it. Anyway, let's listen to it, and we will try and make out the words.
Dem Himmel zu der Erde. Wie soll? Als will, brennt und der Rebbe kann machen von einem Mensch auf Welt. Als viel macht Menschen sie zum Rückgleisen, hält doch viele Agoi. A Schicksal kann von Rebbe zu machen und fragt dich wie soll. Wenn das der Rebbe will, oi, als will, oi, als geht mit seinem starken Keul. Legt die Hand auf wird dir geholfen gleich, nur weil der Rebbe will, schießt besser euch. Leute im Rettenswillen, keine Kaschke bilden. Als will, bitte. Und Chassid his violence, keine Rebbe killen. Als will, bitte. Der Rebbe soll zum Sotten kräftig nennen und machen Vergoi. Also Rosche geht in glatten Genen und fragt nicht wie soll. Weil das der Rebbe will, als will, als geht mit sein starken Keul. Legt die Hand auf wird dir geholfen gleich, nur weil der Rebbe will, schießt besser euch. Versessene Maiden. Als will, von retten Sonnen keine Mädel tragen. Als will, trotz sie. Der Röntgen weisen selten Winde, a Chorus hält mit ein Ohr. Kann machen, also Mones von haben Kinder und fragt nicht wie soll. Weil das der Rebbe will, als will, als geht mit seinem starken Keul. Legt die Hand auf wird dir geholfen gleich, nur weil der Rebbe will, schießt besser Heul. Nur weil der Rebbe will, als will, als geht mit seinem starken Keul. Legt die Hand auf wird dir geholfen gleich, nur weil der Rebbe will, schießt besser Heul.
That was lovely. Anyway, questions, comments, anything about the song?
There is a recording on YouTube of Ludwig Satz singing that song. he's the one who wrote it. But it's if anybody's interested in his version, just go on YouTube and put in Ludwig Satz, as the Rebbe will.
Right. I did that, and it has trilingual subtitles, translation to German and English, and transliterated Yiddish.
There you
But if
go.
anyone wants to learn Russian, it's a good way to learn Russian.
Okay.
I don't think can I just say something?
Yes,
Yeah.
Hilda.
I don't think it's a song about singing in different languages. I think it's a humorous song.
Yeah, it's just sung. It's just sung in
About
Yiddish.
yes, but it's about the Rebbe, and it's quite a naughty song, and so you can read it in different ways. So
Sure.
There's the song, as the Rebbe tanzt, as the Rebbe tanzt.
Yeah, but that's another one.
Yes, but that's in comparison between the two songs, that's a more serious song than this one. This one has a lot of humor and a lot of criticism of the rabbi.
A lot of innuendos too.
Innuendo, that's the word. Yes.
Yeah. Steve?
Yeah, I think both of those songs are really making fun of the believers and not the rabbis. I mean, the people who give these rabbis or whomever deities this enormous power to do anything. That's what they're making fun of, I think. That's where the satire is, in my opinion.
Yeah, it does make fun of the people who believe it, but in fact, there were many cases where so-called tzaddikim, these rebbes, these wunder, where they plied on women who were couldn't bear children, or their husbands had left them, and and they were actually doing harm to those women by leading them on, and in many cases being well paid for raising their hopes.
Exactly. Exactly.
They were powerful.
Yeah.
And we see it, unfortunately, in other areas. Not Jewish necessarily. I mean, just
Jewish,
power and Jews, but powerful men taking advantage of poor women.
Yeah, not just women. I mean, you don't have to go very far to. There was a whole scandal. There'd been many scandals about, the
Catholic priests.
The Catholic priests. What about rabbis?
Yeah,
plenty of rabbis who were abusing children also. It's how we give up our power to others and let them take us wherever they want us to go, with the idea that maybe it's helping us. And that's how abusers work. They prey upon people's needs. But this is a humorous way of looking at it.
Yes.
But both of those songs are about how people give up their power to others, and there's a serious side to it also.
Very
okay. Okay, so before moving to the story, which we all want to know the end of it. So, Rafael, you send Barbara, and Barbara sent me, and I don't know if you got it from Ivo, that there will be a book talk by Rafael, and I don't remember the name of the other woman. So Rafael, maybe you can elaborate of it, and when the time comes, we will resend it to the group. So please talk about it.
Right. So there was a fellow named Menachem Kipnis, who was a correspondent for the Forwards, although he was in Europe. But it was, of course, the Daily Forwards in New York. And he had several things that he was very good at. He took a lot of photographs documenting the life of the Jews in the Shtetlach. And he collected music. He also collected folk tales. One of his publications was the Stories of Chelm. And so Sheila Jelen asked me to translate this book of the Stories of Chelm, which I did. And then she put my translation along with many of the photographs which she found in YIVO archives and elsewhere, together into what you might call a coffee table book. And so that book will be coming out. It's not quite available yet. And I forget what it's called. But anyway, there's going to be on Zoom a discussion. Someone's going to interview Sheila and me about that book. And it's not for a while, it's in a few months. So as it comes closer, more information will come out about it. I don't remember the date actually.
It's somewhere in April.
Yeah, that sounds right.
20 something April. I don't remember exactly, but when the time will get nearer, we will resend the YIVO announcement so people can join the Zoom meeting. Thank you, Rafael.
Right, and if you go to YIVO's website, I'm sure you can find under their events, you can find information about it. And of course, they want people to register for the Zoom, which is free, and buy the book, I assume, which is not free, but it's not YIVO selling it. It's University of Indiana Press, I think. I'm not sure.
Can you give us the title of the book again?
He doesn't even.
I wish I could.
It's Menachem Kipnis something.
Menachem Kipnis.
Menachem Kipnis and something else.
I have the YIVO newsletter right here, and it says, Sheila Janet, it's April 29th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's called Menachem Kipnis.
Well, you're muted, Bob. You're muted somehow.
Yeah.
Yiddish folklore and photographs from interwar Poland. And it's on the 29th of April, and it's Sheila Jelen and someone named Raphael Vinkl. Ours.
Yeah. Okay. So we will keep, sending it out so you can.
Just so you know, Raphael Vinkl can also make a man into a horse.
I wonder.
It wouldn't surprise me. Could do everything else.
I think a lot of I think it takes a lot less to make a man into a horse than a horse into a man. A lot of, or as we will
absolutely. Okay. And a certain part of the horse, particularly.
Yeah, exactly. That was the my intent.
Okay. Say about somebody afed bleibt afed.
Okay, I think it's time to finish the story. So if you all remember, it's a story about a grandmother that loves her grandson above everything else, and she's ready to suffer all the things that her daughter-in-law says, because the daughter-in-law doesn't want him to be named after her man, her husband. She wants him to have a modern name, Patrician, not Ephraim, and so on. But she gives in as long as she can be with her grandson. Anyway, so here the story starts. It's dark and everyone is asleep. Suddenly there are tremors. And so the grandmother wakes up, frightened. Oh, it's an earthquake. So she runs to where the child is. She picks up the child, wants to run out into the street. But, the ceiling starts to break. So what does she do? She covers the grandchild with her body, and then a blackout. Okay, so now we will do the story and see how it ends.
What page we are in?
The last page, 68.
68.
So I will. That's 68, 67, 68.
I can't get the screen.
Go to the top where it says meeting or Minna Grauer's screen and pick Minna Grauer's screen.
Then you see Shendel. And we will start with Shendel. Okay. Sarah, can you read Yiddish?
Me?
Yes, you.
Well, I can try, but it's going to be halting.
Okay, so
it looks
we
like
can.
Scheindel is sich gekimmen, like that. In eier Zimmer auf eier Bett.
Ihr Bett, auf ihr Bett.
Ihr Bett. See, it's like that. You might not want to hear me read like that.
So you know what we will do? So, Sarah, next time there is a song, I'll send you a part of the song so you can get to read it at home and then you can read it to us, okay?
Thank you. That's nice.
Okay, so we will do it like this. So, Michael, please. Fishman, there is only one Michael today.
Oh, okay. Scheindel ist zu sich gekommen in ihr Zimmer. Scheindel came to herself, became conscious again in her room, auf ihr Bett, on her bed. Beide Hände ihrer seien gelegen, eingepresst in Gips. Both her hands, both her arms were pressed in plaster of Paris. Der Kopf hat geschwert. The schweren is difficult. To me, it's from schwer, heavy, but schweren can also mean many other things. Her head was heavy, and if that's incorrect, of course, it can also mean to swear or to promise, but here it means heavy, I think. Anyway.
I think it's heavier because you see the next one will tell us what.
Ungegossen mit Blei, as if she had lead poured into herself. Sie hat nicht gekannt reden mit kein Ever. She couldn't move any limbs. A Krankenschwester, a sister, a nurse, in Weißen, in white, hat sich übergebeugen über ihr und gefragt, bent over her and asked, would you like something? Schendel hat geöffnet das Maul. Schendel opened her mouth. Gewollt etwas sagen und nicht gekonnt. Wanted to say something, but couldn't. Sie hat gewollt fragen auf ihr Enkel. She wanted to ask about her grandchild. Nur bloß ein stiller Krächz hat sich herausgerissen von ihr zerweitigter Brust. But only a silent groan tore itself out of her painful chest. Sorry?
No. It was Cookie was talking. Go on.
In die alte Augen haben sich zerblitzt zwei Tränen und genommen sich Keiplen über die eingefallene Backen. In the old eyes, there shone two tears and they started to roll down her fallen-in cheeks. Die Krankenschwester ist zugegangen zu der Tür. The nurse went to the door und still einen Ruf getan. And she quietly called. In Zimmer hat sich verwiesen Matilda. Matilda appeared in the room. Sie ist zum Bett. She went to the bed, eingebeugen sich zu der Schwieger und gesagt, she bent over her mother-in-law and says, Schwieger, mother-in-law, ihr erkennt mich, you recognize me, schon 10 Tage und Nacht, already 10 days and nights, wir öffnet nicht die Augen, that you are not opening your eyes.
Minna, can I ask a question? Can you roll back to the roll back a little bit?
Yes.
A little bit more. Oh, wait, stop. What is wie ongegossen mit Blei?
As if there had been lead. Blei is lead, and gissen is to pour, so as if lead had been poured on her.
Got it. Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Okay. Michael, just finish the story.
Can you repeat that, please?
The what? Like it was no, like
She was
lead
heavy, like there was lead on her.
Lead poured on her.
Lead had been poured on
Lead
her.
was poured on her. Okay. Michael, can you finish the story?
Sure. Die Alte hat geguckt auf der Schnur, und ihre Augen haben ausgedrückt als so viel Zar. The old woman looked at her daughter-in-law, and her eyes expressed such a lot of sorrow, as treuer, such sadness und Zweifel und Doubt, as Matilda is geworden bleich wie Kalk, that Matilda got pale as chalk. Sie hat sich plötzlich gegeben, a Wurf to der Tür. She suddenly turned rapidly to the door when in a rega arum is sie zurückgekommen, and a moment later she returned, haltendig in Oram, ihr Sohn, holding her son in her arms. Sie hat das Kind aufgehoben. She lifted the child über dem Bett von der Kranker, over the bed of the sick woman, und mit Aponem scheinendig von Freude ausgerufen, and with a face shining with happiness, shouted out, Mama, da is Ephraim. Mother, here is Ephraim. So she's conceding. Zunala, gib a kush dein Bobenu. Little boy, oh, my little son, kiss your wonderful grandmother, your dear grandmother.
And here she's conceding as well, because before she didn't want kissing because she said that it's unhygienic. So she's conceding on both things. So on the name and on the kissing, on the cuddling. So
happy ending.
That's it.
She saved his life.
And she saved his life, yes. So any questions? Any comments?
There's 3 more lines on the next page, isn't there? Der Alter Ponem Hope.
That's it.
Yeah, I think so. There is.
There is more?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure,
There's
sure,
one
sure,
more page.
sure.
Yes, there's one more page.
They
yes.
both concede. That's the story.
Both concede, yeah. Okay, so there is, both pages. So,
Can I
okay.
finish?
Yes, please.
And der Altersponem hat aufgehalten. The old woman's face lit up. A blasser Schmeichel hat sich verwiesen. A pale smile showed itself auf ihre weiße Lippen, on her pale lips, when sie hat still, aber deutlich ausgemurmelt, and she quietly but clearly murmured, Ephraimka Patricia, total reconciliation. You're Ephraim and you're Patricia.
Oh my God. A real tearjerker.
It is a tearjerker. Yes, it is a tearjerker. Okay, any comments? Questions before we move on?
I have a question.
Yes, Louisa.
When we started reading today, the paragraph that begins with Schendel, the second sentence there, please. Beide Hand ihre seinen gelegen reingepresst in Gips. What's Gips?
They plaster of Paris, that's when you break a limb and they wrap it around to keep it in place.
Like gypsum. Like gypsum. Like gypsum. Think of gypsum, right?
Okay,
I think
Louisa,
it's related to gypsum.
Louisa, maybe it will help you. Geves. You know what Geves is? Geves.
Luisa, yeso.
Exactly.
In
Exactly.
Spanish,
What Vinkl wrote. It's a cast. Yes.
Yeah, like gypsum. I understand.
Yes. Exactly. Yes.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Marsha?
What was the translation of the last word? I missed that.
The last word is the name. Ephraim Patricio.
That's the last word in the story?
Yeah, it's the last, it's the name, the Yiddish name and the non-Yiddish name.
The Spanish name.
And the Spanish name, yeah. Vinkl?
Yeah, I know one thing about the Spanish name, it does still begin with a fe, like Ephraim. So in a sense, it's still, there is a tradition, all you need is the first letter of the name. So I wanted to point that out, that both names are still after the grandfather, even if it's not exact. But who is the author of this story?
Her name is Her name is Elisheva Rabinovich, and I couldn't find anything about her. By chance, yesterday, I was looking for new material, and I saw that the Yiddish Book Center, it was translated into English. So, but the person that translated it into English also couldn't find any material about her. So, you know, a writer from Chile.
Just this story or her whole book of all?
No, it's just a story. The story is in a compilation of stories and poems that comes from Chile. So that's, yeah. Luisa?
Yeah, I'm not so sure about this, but I met people from Chile called Patricias, and it's a typical name in Latin America. I don't know about Peru, Morty.
Yes, also it's common. Patricio is a common name.
It seems to me that it's a very non-Jewish name. Am I right?
Yeah, it's like Patrick.
Yeah, it's the Spanish translation of Patrick.
Right. So it's kind of very sort of non-Jewish. And what about Matilde? Is she supposed to be a Jewish person or not?
Yes.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, no one tells us otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah, but she also took a more modern Spanish name.
Yeah,
Matilda is also German. It's
probably Mendel.
True, but probably she wanted their son to kind of blend in the society, and that's why she gave him the name Patricio.
Who cares? Oh, yeah.
Nearly, we care. We read the stories. We care about what we read.
But Buenos Aires is not Chile. Buenos Aires is not Chile.
I'm just saying it doesn't matter for that matter. It's about the same, because it's a common name among either very assimilated people. Morty, correct me if I'm wrong, or it sounds very sort of part of the local culture as opposed to a Jewish name.
Yes. As a matter of fact, there is a saint popular in Peru, at least, called Saint Patrick, like among the Irish.
Yeah, Saint Patrick. Yeah,
Saint Patrick's.
March 17, you can drink green beer.
L'chaim.
Yeah. Okay, let's move to the other story. Amoid Mitakin. So, Mariv, if you can upload it. Yeah. So, you know that on Saturday it's Valentine's Day. So, this story deals with love, but not exactly the love that we are used to in Valentine's Day. So,
I'm making it bigger. Hold on. Okay, is anything covering part of it? Because I can't tell whether.
No,
No, it's
good. You see the whole thing.
It's good.
Okay, all right.
It's centered, but it could be a little bit larger. Yeah, that's
perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's perfect.
Okay, all right. Let me get back to the title though, because you want to.
Much better.
All right.
Here.
There.
Amoid Mitakin. Okay. Refoil, please, can you read?
Amoid mit der Kind. Flora is gesessen beim Spiegel. Flora was sitting at the mirror. In der Hand hat sie gehalten a Zwengel. In her hand, she held a tweezer und vorsichtig gezuckt die Bremen and was carefully plucking her eyebrows. Ihre reute, zerschäuberte Haar, her red, unruly hair, seinen nachlässig gehangen über ihre weiße Achseln, was hanging over her white shoulders. And nachlässig, without a care, how are you going to translate nachlässig?
It's negligent.
Careless.
Negligently, yeah, good. Yeah, notice, by the way, grammatically, the hair in Yiddish is almost always plural. So in English, we wouldn't say her hairs, but that's how it is in Yiddish. I'm just translating it as her hair.
Madam, where is your
Can-
cursor? I don't see the cursor.
Okay, so
Rafael,
I cannot do it right now because
Yeah, I wasn't paying
So-
attention. Here we go.
So-
Oh,
yeah,
Okay.
Rafael, I just wanted to comment on that with the hair. Allentown is very, very close to Pennsylvania Dutch country. And when I first moved here, every native I heard would say, "I see you got your hairs cut today." And they did it, and it was the Pennsylvania Dutch, which is German really. And just same idea is that it's plural. I thought it was quite funny at the time, but
The same in French.
Right.
So, Rafael,
You speak Yiddish, but not so well.
Before you continue, yes, Louisa.
Yeah. What does axlen mean?
Axlen are shoulders.
Ah, okay. And on the hair, some languages have it in plural and some languages have it in singular. Like in French, it's in plural, for example.
Yeah.
So les cheveux. So.
Okay. So with the word har, what would be the singular?
Go on, Rafael.
What is the singular of har then? Can you just learn that?
Ein hor, zwei hor.
But
It's the same word in both.
But the spelling is the
It's
same
hor.
in Yiddish. But so it's
It is.
hey,
It is. It's like Kametz Aleph, yes. Both
And
of them.
if you're bald,
That's right.
it's kainena hore.
Because the verbs change.
Now, you can tell that the word has a singular because you do have the expression nicht gemindert a hor, not less by even a hair. So a hor, you do see it, but when you're talking about people's hair, it's always plural. Okay, I'll continue now.
That's interesting.
Das sublimalte Hauskleid, her house coat, which had flower design, is gewen zerspiljet, was unbuttoned, und gewissen zwei halbkeilig dicke Brüsten, and it revealed 2 half-round breasts. Auf der Erde hat gepäuset a jingele von a Jahr. On the ground was creeping about a lad of 1 year old, a dunkelhäutiger, a dark-skinned child, mit a Keppel schwarz gekreuzte Haar, with a head full of black curly hair. Seine große schwarze Augen, his big black eyes, haben mit Wunder geguckt, looked with wonder, auf die verschiedene Tepp, at the various pots, was hat gesedert zusammengeschleppt, which he was continually carrying about, or putting together. Dabei hat mit der hölzernen Löffel geklappt. Meanwhile, he banged with a wooden spoon off a blechenem becken on a tin baking sheet. Und mit einmal, and suddenly, etwas azoi wie das Alts is im schon niemes geworden, a little like as if everything had suddenly become boring for him, hat sich getan a schnellen Dreh. He twirled about quickly, und geschwind zugepäuset zu a Schenkel, and he quickly crawled over to a cupboard, was is gestanden in a Vinkl, that was standing in a corner. Hat sich mit schwerem Mie aufgestellt. He stood up with great difficulty. Getan an Effen das Tirl. He opened up the little door. Und rausgeschleppt a leckich. And he took out a cookie. There's a bit of background noise.
yeah, I
speaking.
can't mute people when I'm doing this.
I'm muted.
Okay.
All right, thank you. So where was I
You're
here?
hot. You're hot. Right here.
Angebrochen Sticker.
Yeah, fine, thank you. Yeah, hat angebrochen Sticker. He broke off pieces und das gepackt in Piskel rein, and he shoved them into his little mouth. Seine roseve Bäcklach, his pink cheeks, haben sich stark zerflammt, became strongly flaming. We're flaming. I notice all things here are in the diminutive. When you speak about a little child, everything is diminutive. Hat von Groß Hanoah, out of enormous pleasure, hat herausgelöst moderne kindische Klangen. He emitted strange, childlike sounds. Gra, boo, ba. I don't think it means anything.
No need to translate, yeah.
What is Hanoia?
Hanoah is pleasure.
Oh, okay.
Some people say Hanoia, some say Hanoah, or just Hanoah. Yeah.
In Hebrew, it's Hana.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, it's the same word in Hebrew. Okay. Flora. Okay, here we can see clearly that it's Flora. There's now clearly a comments. Flora hat aufgehoben die Augen. Flora lifted her eyes. Der Zen. She caught sight of wie ihr Kind halt dem Lecker in Händel, how her child was holding the cookie in his little hand. Hat sie sich zerschrieben, and she shouted out, Oi, Abroch, soll dir geschehen. Oi. Usually you'd have a nit in there. Oi, Abroch, soll dir nit geschehen. Well, anyway, she didn't put it in it. Oh, terrible. A curse should happen to you. Dem ganzen cake, the whole cake. Anders willst du nicht. Is that all you want? Sie hat sich hastig getan. She quickly got up, zugelaufen zum Kind, ran over to the child, und herausgerissen dem Lecker, and tore away the cookie. Singele hat sich zerweint. The little boy started crying, und ausgestreckt die Händler, and he stretched out his hands. Sie hat aufgeschnitten a Stickel und gesagt, so she just cut off a little bit and said, na, Oizerl meins. Und es Gesundheit. Well, take my little treasure and eat it in good health.
Thank you, Rafael. Thank you. Karen, will you continue, Karen?
Das Kind hat das aber nicht gewollt nehmen. The child, however, did not want to take it. Hat gewiesen auf den ganzen Lecker. He had seen the whole cake or cookie. Du wachst aggressor wie der Tater deiner, der Auswurf. You're oppressor. You're growing up to be a glutton, like your father, the scoundrel. Und sie hat ihm zugegeben noch ein Stückel, and she gave him another piece. Na, Feivele, und hör auf zu weinen. Hear, Feivele, and stop crying.
So, Karen, before you continue, yes, Rafael.
Yeah, I was mistranslating, I think, Lecker. It's not a cookie so much as a honey cake or a sponge cake.
A Laker.
A Laker.
What do you call a Laker?
Yeah, but growing up, we never had anything we called Laker, so I had to look this one up.
Okay, sorry. We have Laker, every weekend. My mother used to do a Laker, so yeah. Okay, Steve?
Yeah, I was going to make that correction too, but I didn't want Raphael to turn me into a horse.
Okay. Morty?
Yes, I agree with what Raphael said. Laker is a cake, but in this context, it sounds interesting, and I can't give an explanation, but it's interesting. A child will not pick up a whole cake, the whole lettuce. So
But
I
he'll
don't
stick
know.
his hand in it.
It just didn't make much sense as that.
But he'll stick his hand in it, right? I mean, he'll mess with the cake. He can turn the cake into a mess in 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, but she says that the mother said that he took the whole cake. Anyway, it's not important. It's just a comment.
Continue. Fivela had aufgehört weinen. Fivela stopped crying. Had mit beide Händen gepackt dem süßen Kuchen in Mäul rein. With 2 hands, he stuffed the sweet cake in his mouth. Und bald hat sich wieder zurückgekehrt zu die Tepp und getrasket auf sie mit einem hölzernen Löffel. And soon he returned to the pots and is it banged?
Yeah.
Banged on them.
Yeah.
Banged on them with the wooden spoon. Flora hat sich zurück vernommen mit ihr friedlicher Arbeit. Flora went back to being busy with her prior work von Zuppen Abrem. I'm sorry, I don't know what Zuppen means.
To pluck. She plucked her eyebrows.
Pluck her eyebrow, a brow. Dabei hat sie getracht von Mission, and at the same time, she thought about Misha, dem Vater von ihr Kind, the father of her child. Wenn man sie hat lieb gehabt, Feind gehabt, whom she both loved and hated. Zum 100. Mal hat sie ihm weggeworfen. For the 100th time, she threw him out. Und zum 100. Mal ist sie ihm noch gelaufen. And for the 100th time, she ran after him. Und gewinn glücklich and was happy when hat ihr zurückgenommen, when he took her back again. Ihr größer Bagger is gewinn, her great desire was as soll mit ihr stellen a Chuppah, that he should be married with her. Aber von dem hat nicht gewollt hören, but about that he did not want to hear. It's hat sie getracht von a surprise. Now she thought of a surprise, was sie hat vor ihm zugegräht, that she had prepared for him. Was darf ihm anhappen bei der 7. Rieb, that she should cut him, that she should cut him to the quick. I'm not.
It's a saying. It's to touch a nerve.
To touch
a nerve. The surprise will touch her nerve. Yeah, we'll get him.
Yeah, sie ist gewesen so versunken in ihrer Trachtenischen. She is so absorbed in her thinking, as sie hat a viele nicht gehört, wie Misha is rein in Heus. She was so absorbed in her thinking that she didn't even hear that Misha came into the house.
Okay, thank you, Karen. Thank you. So Morty and then Refoel. Morty?
Yes, I have a dictum question, which is not my strength. It says them them Futter finde ihr Kind. I've always heard their Futter finde ihr Kind. Is them usual or is the correct one there? Maybe Rafal knows.
Where is the word? Can you point to it?
Well, it's the third or fourth line
from
this
the
paragraph.
beginning of the paragraph.
The one, two, three. Yeah, the fourth line, the last section of the fourth line. One line below. One line below. That's it.
Yeah, the fifth line.
The fifth line. Okay. Refoel?
Yeah, two things. Firstly, to answer Modi's question, this is in the dative because it goes with fun. And so fun, dem Vater von der Kind. Fun here means concerning. Concerning the father of her child. And so that's why it's dem, because it's in the dative after the preposition fun. But while we're at that line, it's the other thing I wanted to point out. Notice how mission is spelled. Mem Yud Shin Ayin Nun. Now his name is Misha, ending with an aleph, as you see later, a pasach aleph. But when you put it in the dative, it acquires instead of an aleph an ayin, and this is standard. If someone's name is Rosa, then it'll be von Rosen, and you change the a to an before putting the dative ending on. I've seen this elsewhere also, so this is not a misprint. That those are both spelled correctly.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a thought about that. For dem Vater, if you remove the word mission and you would just write, you would just say von dem Vater, and so that might explain why it's dem, because it's the object of the preposition von, and so it would be dative.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, Hilda, the next paragraph, if you can. And afterwards it's Marsha, but the next paragraph, Eulenschwell.
Eulenschwell hat sich bewusst Heuchel Schmalkel. Starker, a strong person. Jung, in der 30er Jahren mit a Kap schwarz gekräuselte Haar und schwarze flammige Augen. Do you want me to translate that?
Please.
On the threshold appeared a tall, strong young man or boy in his 30s, with a head of black ruffled.
Curls.
Oh, curly hair and black flaming eyes.
It gets more interesting.
is gewein Balladen mit Peklach. He was loaded with packages. Der Erste, was hat sich zerfreit mit
Der Freit. It's
der
a dialect.
Freit, yes, mit ihm is gewein
Muchas gracias. Hasta luego.
Second?
Skin.
Oh, it's the Kind, right, okay. So going back to der Erste, the first who hat sich, who appeared with
that was happy with him, the Freit, that was happy with him, the Freit with him.
That the first to rejoice at seeing him with is gewein was the child. Was is wie zwei Tropians.
Tropens.
Say again?
Tropenswasser. Like two
drops
of water. Gewein gerotten in dem reinkommen dicken Parson,
yeah, person.
A person, which were like two drops of water, gewein, gerotten. What is gerotten?
Took after.
Oh, took after in them.
The person that came in.
Yes, but what does it mean?
They were as alike as two drops of water.
Oh, alike. Thank you.
They were alike.
Yes. Okay, they looked like one another. Okay.
Thank you, Ada.
Which is the word that means alike?
Gerotten.
Gerotten. Oh, okay. Thank you.
You use the word gerotten when you say someone takes after someone else.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Marsha, that's yours.
Da hat sich zugericht, zu sein Vater und eingehabt by a Fuss. He yelled out to his father and sort of grabbed him by the leg, his foot.
Yes.
Okay, that word "sug," can you pronounce that word for me? I have trouble with that word.
Which one?
Zugericht.
Okay, so, but just a moment. I see the referral raise his hands. Referral, please.
Yeah, richen is to crawl or to creep. So he crawled over too. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
He crawled over. Okay. Misha hat weggelegt die Peklach. Hab getan
Second. Die Peklach. No, the skin, sorry.
Das Kind auf die Hand und ausgerufen. Misha put it down the packages and he took a hold of the child and haben him and called out, Zingele, na, hat aufgepackt Pekelech und ihm erlangt. This I don't understand.
A bix, a
It's
rifle.
a gun.
A gun.
But it's not a real one, is it?
No, it's a toy. A toy gun.
It doesn't say, but okay.
It doesn't say, but I am sure he didn't give him a gun.
A toy gun, I
having
hope.
a 1-year-old old.
Yeah.
Zweitens, Peckel hat Wurf getan zu Florin und gesagt, koch das ab, wäschtelech. It's like sausages. Cook it up, it's sausages. Erst jetzt hat bemerkt, wie Flora sipped die Bremen. At first, he didn't notice about marked. He didn't recognize or see that she was plucking her eyebrows. And Morty just gave a message. Was post du sicher so? Du gehst auf a chasane? Why are you fixing yourself up so much? Are you going to a wedding?
Okay, thank you, Marsha. Thank you. Yes, Rafael.
Yeah, the usage here of erst ist, hat bemerkt. And it wasn't until then that he noticed.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, Michael, of course.
Okay. What is the difference between poison and richen? They both say crawling. Does it crawling in a different way?
I have no idea. Rafael, do you know?
I don't know. We say crawl and creep.
Yeah.
And there might be other synonyms in English. I don't know if there's a difference.
Maybe it's, just different word for the same action.
Yeah.
Okay, so
thanks.
Marie, let's go on.
And can I ask about puts at the on the last line above?
Yeah, what about putzen?
Yeah, so I always heard ungeputz. Somebody got all dressed up, but just seeing the word putz do alone, what is the difference between that and eingeputzt?
Eingeputzt is after she puts herself, she's eingeputzt.
Okay.
So,
I
did it the easy way. Sorry.
So he's seeing her getting in the process of,
She's
and the other is
in the process of beautifying herself.
Right, with the tweezers. Got it.
And when you say that she's eingeputzt, it's already
she's all dressed up.
Yeah, afterwards, yeah. Okay. So, David, go on.
Ja. Sie kommen heim hier feine, reiche Leute angucken das Kind. So today are coming here fine, rich, respectable people to look at the kid, see the kid, the child. Sie hat geredet still und gelassen. She spoke quietly and I guess calmly. Ich verstehe nicht, hat Misha gesagt. Was kommen Sie etwas angucken, mein Kind? I do not understand, Misha said, why they're coming to examine the child, my child. Weil ich gebe ihm weg for adoption. Because I'm giving him away for adoption. Barvos, why? Adoptieren zu Fremde, to adopt to a new adoptieren zu Fremde, gute, feine Leuten. Wellen wären sein Tata Mama. To adopt out to different, good,
Strangers.
fine, yeah,
Strangers.
people will become those people will become his parents. Ich will mir sein a freier Vogel und basta. I will be, I'll be free again. I'll be on my own again. A freier Vogel and basta. Is that from Spanish?
It's Italian.
enough.
It's
Enough.
Italian. It's Italian.
Italian. Okay, basta.
In Spanish
Italian.
also.
En
Yeah,
español,
also,
sí, sí.
Yeah.
so
Basta,
she
basta.
probably had, Italian neighbors where she lived in New York.
So what does it mean?
Enough.
Enough. Genug.
That's it.
Oh, and genug. Okay.
Genug, exactly, genug.
Als ik wil vrij werden, wil ik gaan in business. When I'm free, I'm going to go into business.
Go on.
Der Jung was is gestanden mit dem Kind auf die Hand. I guess the young person, the boy, that stood with the child in his hands, is geblieben gepleft. Stayed, what was this? Gepleft. I guess he was just like a little confused, I guess. He's geblieben gepleft. Had wie verloren solution. He's like, he forgot how to speak when hearing this. Cat got stunned. Had a rope gelost, Weivelen, auf der Erde, und mit Eugen, was haben gespritzt mit Feuer, hat rausgekrippet. He put down, he left Fivela on the ground with his eyes, which were like spritz with fire, which were burning. His eyes were burning, and he kind of yelled out, "A brand zult dich weglegen." Like a fire.
I found a blight on you. A blight.
A blight. You should be cursed, I guess. A mama bista, some mother you are. You are a mother. Werk, moid, matsocha. I don't know what I don't know what a herk.
A horn moid is someone that sleeps around.
A matsocha, is that what is a matsocha?
A matsocha I couldn't find. I couldn't find what is a matsocha. Anyone knows what is a matsocha?
Socha.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe a prostitute, I have no idea.
Interesting. Viele Cats will sich nicht scheiden mit ihrer Kettelach. Even a cat doesn't want to give up, be separate from their own kittens.
Another sentence and we will stop here.
Ja, ich will euch nicht. Aber ich kann mir nicht helfen. A Kind da oben ataten. I also don't want this, but I can't, I cannot help it. I cannot help myself. A child needs a father.
Okay, thank you, David. Thank you. Yes, Elaine.
The word aroisgegrippet, what is that?
I think it's like crying out.
Like
it's not
squealing at someone, I guess,
Okay.
Maurice, I couldn't find it in the dictionary.
No, I don't know it.
Yeah, but I think it's like, it makes sense.
It's screech out. It's
screeching out. Yeah. So,
yes.
Karen, did you find what is a metzochek? I couldn't find what is.
I could not find that word, no.
Yeah, so.
But right before that word, it says a hurenmoid.
A hurenmoid. Yeah, a whore. It's someone that sleeps around. So maybe it's another word to the same that says the same thing.
What is a brand? I missed it. Abrand.
Where is it?
First, it's the first word of the next, right after Aroiske Chripet.
Oh, here.
Yeah,
A blight on you.
Oh, a blight on you.
Blight on
Okay,
you.
a blight.
And another word that I found is a gangrene.
A gangrene. That's like
Yes.
gangrene.
Wow.
Yes, that's another word that I found for the same, for a brand, is a gangrene.
Ay, ay, ay.
A gangrene soll dich wegleiten. So
Ay, ay, ay.
yeah, that's, Yiddish curses. We learn here about beauty process, about, curses. We learn a lot of words. So let's stop here and we will continue with the story next time. So thank you, Mariv.
And what page were we on here?
We are page 151 in the middle. And we will continue next time from the same place. So any question, any comment before we finish?
I thought it was very full of new vocabulary.
Yeah, it's new vocabulary.
Me,
yeah.
But very rich vocabulary. So it was useful words.
Yeah. Well, I read somewhere that she specializes in what we call now chiclet. Chiclet, Steve. So that's what I read somewhere about this.
When was this, Minna, when was this written?
I don't know. I know that it was published in 1964.
Yeah.
So it was written before.
Yeah, because there's a lot. Yeah, because there's a lot of there's English words transliterated, so it's modern, very modern.
It's modern, yeah. And she is writing from the the point of view of women, of the woman. So.
And she, where is she? Is this still from Chile?
No. I sent you some information about her. No. Sarah Hammer Jacqueline from Eastern Europe. She came to the United States.
Oh, she's in the United States. Okay.
Yeah. She's in the United States, and at that time she was in the United States, and she wrote about experiences of women, different experiences of women. The whole collection of stories deals with women and their different experiences. That's why someone called her a chick-lit writer. So I don't know if it's fair to do it, but still, yeah. Okay, yes, Louisa.
You're muted.
Louisa, you're muted.
Still muted.
So she's a single mother.
Yeah, she's a single mother, yes.
She's just trying to probably make him marry her, right? So
yes.
It looks like she's trying to scare him.
Yes.
He's obviously the father.
Yeah. He's not negating it. He says that he's the father.
Just doesn't want to get married.
He just doesn't want to get married. Later, we will see why he doesn't want to get married. There is a reason.
Isn't she older than he is? Or am I misreading it?
No. She's in her 20s, he's in her 30s. No.
Oh, okay.
No, she's not older, no. But there is a reason why he doesn't want to get married. If it's correct, not correct, that's something that we cannot judge. I don't.
So this is a cliffhanger. We
Yeah,
have
it's
to
a
find out.
cliffhanger.
We have to find out why.
Oh, here's something interesting, and I guess that weird word. Yeah, matzocha in my Polish dictionary just means stepmother.
Stepmother, okay.
So maybe it has something to do with mother, but.
Yeah, but the stepmother also has a bad reputation.
It has a bad reputation, yeah.
So,
yeah, matzocha is a stiefmutter, but.
Okay, good. Thank you, David. Yeah, thank you. Good. Okay, but I chose this because there is something about the subject, but mainly because of the vocabulary, because it's a bit different than what we used to do. So different vocabulary is always good. Okay. So
Schönen Dank.
See you next week.
For coming. En met zich zeeën nog voor zijn we alle gezien. Tschüss. Bye.
How are you feeling, Mina? How's your shoulder coming along?
Okay, I started physio and it's Slowly, but it's good.
It took me about a year to get back to.
It took me 5 months. I had a wonderful physiotherapist. It took me 5 months last time. Now I'm only 2 weeks after, so I will get there. I will get there. The moment
Thank you for making the effort to come.
The moment I take this off will be good, but you need, in Hebrew we say, you need savlanut. You need patience. So that's it.
When you get older, you don't.
Sitzfleisch.
Exactly, and my mother always said that ich hab nicht kein Sitzfleisch.
Ja, ich hab nicht kein Sitzfleisch euch.
Okay, bye guys, bye.
Bye.